no amount of ill will, mismanagement, or indeed monetary considerations will wipe away the reality that this country changed forever from the 24th of June, or is it 25th of June, 24th June, 2 years ago. Kwa hivyo tutasimama pamoja kama Wakenya wazalendo, tuhakikishe kwamba jambo la kizalendo linafanyika juu ya vijana hawa Gen Z. My colleagues can also say something.
But I just want to reiterate what His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has said, that torture is a crime within the Rome Statute, and we are documenting every bit of it. It does not matter how long it takes. Those responsible, or those who bear the greatest responsibility, including command responsibility, will have to be held accountable for those crimes. We all know too well that it's just the other day when William Ruto, in the presence of visiting head of state, the president of Finland, he stood unashamedly at State House when asked by a lady journalist what happened to those that had been abducted or killed, and he said that they had been returned to their parents. Maybe William Ruto might have said it in jest, but we took note, because if he knew that they were taken back to their parents, then he knows who had taken them, who had abducted them. So when we are talking about people being held accountable, William Ruto should know that every statement that he makes, all these steps that he takes, including the steps he takes to say that Kenyans were thanking Kenyans that they never turned up for the demonstrations. He said that just yesterday. Yet, callously enough, doesn't have the temerity to even acknowledge that Kenyans were abducted in full view of cameras, full view of the entire public, put in police vehicles, taken to known police stations, and subsequently removed and put into these unmarked Subaru vehicles. We are documenting all that. And William Ruto, it is very shameful that as head of state, you can indeed spend so many hours purporting to be opening bridges, and you cannot even have the courtesy to even send a message of sympathy or empathy to those that have been affected by the conduct of your security forces. We will hold you accountable. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think just to reiterate what my colleagues have said, Kenya and particularly Nairobi has had a very dubious record of being the epicenter of abductions, not just nationally, but regionally. It is here that Kizza Besigye was abducted. We had a Tanzanian national abducted, and a clear statement from this government to other nations that abductions will be a thing of the past. They have resorted to what they do best, using their Subarus, using men in masks, abducting and torturing fellow Kenyans so as to intimidate them, not to enjoy their civil liberties, freedom of expression, and the right to protest and to picket. These are all constitutional rights that are not granted by the generosity of this state, but are guaranteed by the Constitution. We have, with my colleagues, spoken to some of the victims today. This morning we met about 5 of them who are with us during the march, who are actually abducted by Subarus and picked from our procession, and who have told us what they went through. And they were taken around in these Subarus, They were taken to the police headquarters.